Doing morning listening movements. Konbanwa YouTube! 私はジェイクです。
私はジェレミです。
Welcome to 森娘 Monday Evening Edition!
今日はジェレミとジェイがはモーニング娘。シンガルみかんです。
This was another middle of the road song for me. And I'm sorry, I know I've said that pretty much about all the last few singles. It has nothing to do necessarily with the fact that I think they're bad singles, just a lot of the singles lately just haven't been as catchy to me as some of the other ones. You guys know which ones are my favorites. They're the ones I always sing, the ones I always mention. For whatever reason, these ones just aren't living up to my expectations. But I will say, this one wasn't so middle of the road that it was kind of like about it. But what I told Jeremy was, this song reminds me of the kind of fun, bouncy song you hear at the intro of a shoujo anime. You know, and just all this stuff happening and it kind of doesn't make sense. Next time, Morning Musume Mikan.
The rest of the world of Japan may agree with you because this is Morning Musume's lowest selling single ever.
Thank you.
But that's probably why, is because it sounds like such a generic song that people were like, oh, I could hear this on an anime. Why do I care about this song?
It's literally
really not that great.
I literally was watching trailers for random animes not last night, but a couple nights ago, and I swear the same, because it's that same exact like
it's that kind of catchy beat to it that sounds more anime-ish than like a single. I love this song.
It's generic. It very
sounds
cute. It's adorable. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's generic. Alright, so, first of all, I like how Sunku wrote the song, titled it Mikan, which is
a Japanese orange.
And the song has nothing to do with that, so whoever designed this music video was like, well shoot, stick a giant glass CGI orange in the background on top of the building. That'll tie it all together. Because that's literally all that thing was. Because they do nothing about this song, unless you want to get really deep and bullcrap your way through it, had anything to do with an orange.
I think if you're really wanting to get deep with it, let's try this.
Me for a minute.
Let's try this. Okay. They used to be.
And see. I did like the peel away shots of the girls now with the close-ups, and then we go back and see them as kids, because there is the line in the song, you know, you only have one life, so make the most of it, and for the sake of your life, you know, take this chance, start over, you know, spiritually, and, you know, go through life with all the wonder and excitement of a child.
You said you really liked the costume this time around.
I love the costume this time. This costume, maybe again that's why this song reminded me of the intro to an anime, because something about these costumes were very much magical girl, you know, magical shoujo anime costumes. And I like the styling. The makeup was very simplistic, except for
Reina.
We'll get there. I had that amazing like Mickey Mouse shaped black sequin thing. Black sequins everywhere. I love a good sequin. But then Reina. Okay, all the girls have very black eyeliner, you know, very normal, fresh face. And then Reina comes on with her jizz hair, and she's got
her side
ponytail. And she's got this white glitter eyeliner underneath her bottom lash line. Now, I understand that the reason you would use a eyeliner like that is to open up the eye, to brighten the eye. And the problem is, she had black eyeliner on her bottom line, so all this does is contrast oddly. And like because they were in such a bright light, it just looked like she painted like war paint under her eye to me. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. As much as Roman loves Reina, I think I do that because I'm not really that into Reina. Something about her just rubs me the wrong way. I think she comes across as like Sayumi does the I'm so cute, I'm cute, but there's something kind of like self-depreciating almost about the way she does that. For me, Reina just kind of comes on as like my bow and my glitter and my eyeliner and my dresses. I'm Reina. Hey. I'm sorry if you're a hardcore Reina fan and I'm offending you. I'm not trying to like hate on her. Just something about her rubs me the wrong way. And maybe it's also because she seems to just she kind of has a bitch face when she sings. Right?
It's kind of her character now that Miki's gone. She kind of took on that character. Because before, I was watching some old videos from when Rika left the group. And Reina was kind of in this like shy, I'm a part of this group, but I'm kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it yet. And then she was kind of like the loud, like shy member almost, if that makes, like it's kind of conflicting, but that's kind of how she used to be. And then Miki was kind of that bitch face character, like, I'm Miki, deal with it. And now all of a sudden Reina has this Yankee character that just came out of nowhere.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've noticed Reina until she started, being pushed to the front with that diva bitch face. I hate you all. I have so many better things to be doing. Give me my doggy, give me my purse, I'm out. Where's my latte?
Well, and I was reading an interview, and I had told you about it, is that Reina doesn't really hang out with the members very much, and Sayumi even said that, is that she and Reina don't talk until they're on stage. And when they're backstage, they don't even really talk that much. And Reina was saying that she doesn't talk to a lot of the members. She's very solitary. She doesn't do things. In one of the backstage things that I want to show you at some point, Reina talks about how a lot of times she'll put her glasses on and kind of just sit in the car and like pretend like she's asleep. Like she'll put on sunglasses and pretend like she's asleep so that people can't see her eyes, and then she can just sit there and like not have to talk to anybody.
And I don't know if I find that sad. I want to find that sad. Like I want to say, oh, that's so sad. But then at the same time, the image she puts on stage and in the music videos is just so contrary to that. I get a diva vibe from Reina, and I really notice it more and more as each single goes. And I don't like it. I'm not saying I hate Reina or anything. I'm sure she's a lovely girl. Just something, I don't like the character she is in the scope of Morning Musume.
This will be the last time that we're ever going to hear a solo from Aika for a very long time. Very long time. This is the song that I like to call the Rise of the Senpais, because we hear all 6 senpai voices. The 8th gen essentially is background dancers at this point. Or at least from the next one, the 8th gen will be gone from all sight in music videos. They'll still be there, but they're gone from all sight essentially. And Koharu becomes kind of non-existent after Resonant Blue.
Yeah. I noticed that this time.
It's the Rise of the Senpais.
She's like kind of like, no,
don't take me with them. No, don't do it. Let me stay with the front. I can do it, Sunku. I promise. Sunku, no. Sunku, please.
I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. I don't know how these girls are reacting, but honestly, like watching this video, I'm gonna tell you the feeling I got from each of these girls. I standing there and she's doing her thing like she has been. And she knows she's good. She's not haughty, but she knows she's good and she knows she's fine. Koharu, on the other hand, look, maybe I'm just projecting this because you said something, but it almost looked like Koharu was trying like really hard to be noticed this video. And so was Junjun.
Junjun was trying very hard.
She was trying very hard, and I feel like Lin kind of knows we're not.
We're the background.
We're the background. We're from China. We're not even.
Let's rock it. Smile. Frickin' smile.
Smile, frickin' smile. I think the vibe I always get from Gaki is just that she's kind of like, I know I got a good voice. And I know I'm cute. I'm not haughty about it. Just keep pushing forward. Like, that's just how I feel about her. I feel like she's never trying to, like, upstage anyone. Not intentionally. I think she unintentionally upstages the other girls sometimes, because sometimes she just looks prettier than them. or she
Her
just
hair was banging.
or she just, you know, for the most part, she sings a lot better than most of them. I think she and I have the best voices in the group. Her, I, and Lin have the best voices right now. And so the vibe I always get from Gaki is just that she's waiting.
She's the push-up bra for I.
she's I's push-up bra, and she's okay with it.
Supporting her boobs. And she's totally okay with it.
She's supportive and she's okay with it. She knows she's not the senpai. She knows she's not the
You mean the
lead.
center? She is a senpai.
Or yeah, the center, but she knows her time will come. That's just, I feel like Gaki's always just been grateful to be a part of Morning Musume.
She wanted to join just because she loved Abe.
And
That was the only reason why she wanted to be in the group. She was the first Morning Musume Woda. She wanted to be in the group only because she wanted to dance with Abe.
she's an ascended fangirl.
The last thing I wanted to say about Koharu is, while I was thinking about it, because I was rewatching the music video before this.
So cute.
She was.
She just looks, she's so, her smile is so cute.
Doesn't she look like Nikki that I work with?
Oh.
I was noticing it today that she totally looks like Nikki. And it's not until about this point where she's starting to really mature her look that she
Nikki's
looks
Asian
like
cousin.
Nikki. So last week, Jacob asked you guys if you thought that the feathers were as distracting as he thought they were, and I asked how many of you guys came into the Platinum era like I did, and these were the responses that we got. Not a lot of you guys thought that the feathers were as distracting as Jacob thought that they were. But I think that they were a little bit distracting. I know they were more just like, why did they do that?
I latch on to weird things. I'm not gonna lie. I also think it was a little bit of my inability to really get into the song. I had to latch on to something.
And then a whole lot of you guys came into the Platinum era.
Hey.
So we're all in the same boat except for Jacob, who came in during the end of the Platinum era.
Wobbly wobbly, timely wimey. So for this week, I would like to ask, what do you think the dynamics are for the girls right now? Do you agree with kind of what we said about where each of the girls is kind of mentally? Or do you think they're thinking something else? Let us know.
And my question for this week is, do you think that Mikan deserved to be such a low-selling single, or do you think that it could have been better if the circumstances were different? Had it been maybe released earlier, or maybe even closer to now where we have younger members who may be more suited for it. Lastly, I went on my Tumblr and I asked you guys if you liked the Dream Morning Musume or the regular Morning Musume edit of Mikan, and these are the responses that I got, and almost every single one of you liked the Morning Musume version, which I really love the Dream Morning Musume version. I love how mature their voices sounded. What did you think?
I like the regular one better.
Oh, okay. I love both of them.
Sorry about it.
I really love both of them, but I love Miki's voice and Rika's voice in that song. I think that they sounded fantastic.
I think the maturity of their voices worked against them for this song because this is such like a young girl anime bouncy song. I want the younger voices in it.
And Yuko's super mature, deep voice.
Quality-wise, you know, the Dream Morning Musume members have a quality you can't deny, but stylistically, I prefer the younger sounding voices. It's kind of like that dichotomy we had back with Morning Coffee and Furusato, where I wanted more mature voices singing these songs, and they're 12-year-olds singing about these mature issues, and it just created a dissonance that kind of threw me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Arigato!
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Jacob's learning Japanese.
Hey!
Wish him luck. Talk to y'all next week when we review Resident Blue. Peace out. Itsugama.
Yes, my plan is working. Soon Reina will be the star.
Why is this here?
It's
fired.
Oh.
What are you saying in here?
Nothing. I was just admiring the work I did on these costumes. Didn't you like them this week, Sunku?
They were tacky, but they were interesting.
I'm so upset now I can't even speak. I thought my costumes and my styling were beautiful for this song, even if the song was not your best.
I did wonderfully on this song, thank you very much.
Oh really? And why is it the lowest selling single you've had so far?
Because you designed these ugly costumes. Who would
My
wanna watch this
costumes
video?
had nothing to do with it.
Who would want to watch a video that looks like this? With your hair like that?
Getting real tired of your shit, Sunku.
You hit me. The management is going to hear about this.
Let them.
I've decided to continue to keep Reina as the front.
Really?
I have. I'm actually designing an entire song with her and I as the leads.
What a daring and inspiring idea.
I'm actually writing about 4 songs that have them as leads, and I'm going to test all of them out over the next couple of years. See how they come out.
Sunku, I'm sure they can only be your best.
The next one's called Resonant Blue.
Blue.
Resonant. Roman. As in resonance, not president.
Resonant blue.
Resonant.
What do you
It's
think?
English.
What are you thinking for costumes?
Black and white. And I want Gaki and Eddie and Sayumi and Linden and Junjun and Aika to practically be invisible.
I can do that.
I want Reina and I and Koharu to stand out. I want them to pop like an anime eye.
I can do this.
Pop!
Okay.
Pop! Roman. Pop!
Okay, a pop.
And then I want some regular street clothes for them. Give I some sweats. We want to make her appeal to our voters. And we want her to seem like she's a normal girl who works out on her off days. And find me a good Chinese restaurant.
Chinese restaurant.
I want to film some footage there of Jinjin and Linden.
I'll just ask them what their favorite place to eat at.
No. Choose any Chinese restaurant here in Tokyo.
Oh,
Any
here.
Chinese restaurant.
Alright. They'll probably hate it.
We're sending them there.
Alright, fair enough. Anything else you want for next week?
Pie.
Any particular flavor?
Chocolate.
Sure.
For myself.
Sure. I'll start baking as soon as I finish sketching up the costume ideas.
Thank you, Roman.
Do you want a sprinkle, sweetie? Sunko?
Chocolate.
Right. Kiss, kiss. Alright. Pretty soon, Reina will be a star. I have to go talk to her about her face. She's not looking bitchy enough. If there's one thing I know,
What are you saying again?
nothing. Let's go make your pie. Come on.
人間みんな好きになる人生はいい